Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Affordable Flyers, Dragonfly sport aircraft designer Bobby Bailey lost in test flight. ANN SportPlane resource guide adds to cautionary ratings list. WorldSkydiving Day announced for both new and experienced skydivers. And I'm your host, Holland Lee. Welcome to Airborne Affordable Flyers, our programming designed to help you get and stay in aviation as affordably as possible. Overseen by the editorial staff of the award-winning SportPlane resource guide, we know well the challenges faced by today's sport flyers, and we're here to help you enjoy flying to the utmost. Let's get into today's stories. Dragonfly sport aircraft designer Bobby Bailey lost in test flight. Bobby Bailey, a bit of a fixture in sport aviation circles for his work with the Bailey-Moyes Dragonfly, now in production with Pitman Air, has been lost in an aircraft test accident. Shortly after his appearance at Sun & Fun 2024, Bailey reportedly was asked to test fly a customer-built Dragonfly out of the Groveland Airport in Florida. Airport manager Eric Williams, a friend of Bailey's, reported that a California customer brought the aircraft to the field for a test flight, but allegedly did not complete the wing assembly properly. Williams claimed in local media reports, quote, "the plane was not assembled correctly," end quote. On April 19th in the early afternoon, Bailey flew the aircraft but did not see that there was a bolt missing in the wing assembly, and that, quote, "he could not have seen that," end quote. At an altitude estimated at 350 feet, the aircraft experienced a wing separation and the impact was not survivable. The Dragonfly has been around for decades and earned solid marks for its STOL capability as well as its suitability as a hang glider tow vehicle. Pitman is also developing the vehicle for a number of new applications, including some ag operations. ANN extends our condolences to the many friends of Bobby Bailey. After the break, WACO Kitchen bails out of Florida and Michigan airport locations.
Flying is my entire life. It's all that I've ever known. I've relied on Hartzell propellers since about 1995. Hartzell means much more than a propeller. It's a relationship. When you hear the phrase built on honor, they care about us as pilots, they care about our community, and they care about the product they build. It's such a proud honor to fly behind that propeller.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some shorter stories. WACO Kitchen bails out of Florida and Michigan airport locations. Somewhat associated with some very cool sport planes, WACO Kitchen, one of our favorite airport restaurant chains, has taken itself off the flight roster. WACO Kitchen shut down both airport operations with little warning and has not said much since. Lakeland Airport staff reported that, quote, WACO Kitchen, owned and operated by D-More Eats LLC, which leases space on the second floor of the terminal building at Lakeland International Airport, notified officials on Monday that they will be temporarily suspending operations. The Michigan location has also been shut down, again with little notice and no further info. French sport plane manufacturer establishes toehold in Florida and expands home facilities. French sport plane manufacturer Elixir Aircraft announced production expansions, this time adding facilities in the U.S. and France. The new location in France will see the addition of 10,700 square feet near Elixir's flagship location in La Rochelle, France. Stateside, Elixir will open a reassembly facility in Florida at the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport. Parts delivered from France will be checked, inspected, and assembled into full aircraft there, with the Florida location becoming the administrative, sales, and support hub for the entire U.S. domestic market. Dynon-Advance Flight Systems unveil Jumpstart Kit. Dynon Avionics and Advanced Flight Systems showed off their Advanced Panel Advanced Control Module at Sun & Fun 2024, granting homebuilders a nicely trimmed, streamlined suite of options to speed up their general hassles of avionics wiring. The Advanced Control Module, or ACM, can now be bought as part of the ACM Jumpstart Kit, granting a, quote, groundbreaking avionics control center that revolutionizes aircraft electrical system management, end quote. It, quote, seamlessly integrates and automates a wide range of common aircraft avionics, aircraft systems, wiring, and electrical peripherals to save time, simplify installation, and enhance safety, end quote. 2024 Sun and Fun Innovation Preview segments published. The 2024 Sun and Fun Innovation Preview is now history, and quite a few of the news items involved the Affordable Flyer segment, LSAs, and aircraft that soon fall under the Mosaic Doctrine. Each individual news segment has now been published to a YouTube playlist and is available for your immediate education and enlightenment. Over 30 developments were introduced by almost as many companies, and the amount of news this year was extensive. Check it out on the Aero-News Network's YouTube channel. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. ANN SportPlane Resource Guide adds to cautionary ratings list. Recent investigations and a great deal of data has resulted in ANN SportPlane Resource Guide's report card system having to deal with new and worrisome reports on a number of companies. Evidence and data received from customers of the Czech-based Orlican SportPlane operation has resulted in a not recommended rating for the troubles documented by at least one owner who has been trying to get his aircraft for nearly 2 years, while also dealing with pricing escalation for an aircraft he did not get, and another report of pricing escalation issues and such from someone who brought his bird to SNF in an attempt to sell it and, quote, be done with it. We continue to see no progress with the Rotor X debacle, and despite promises that things will get better, nothing has happened. This program carries a not recommended rating. The C-MAX amphibian owes a lot of money to people and is not responding to inquiries, also earning an extended, not recommended rating. TL Sport Aircraft, despite repping some decent airplanes, has worried us about some of their business practices and earned an advised caution for the moment. The otherwise outstanding Sea Ray Amphib operation has shut its doors, and despite rumors of a second wind, owners are still without proper support, earning an advised caution rating. We are documenting reported issues with Sportcopter International, an organ gyroplane manufacturer, and will have an extensive report shortly, but the news is undoubtedly troublesome. More to come because you all deserve the truth. And after these messages, World Skydiving Day announced for both new and experienced skydivers.
Well, hello, fellow pilot. I'm John King.
And I'm Martha King.
You know, we've all had our flying lives disrupted lately.
Well, King Schools is here to help you stay up to date with courses that you can access on your desktop, iPad, or iPhone. If you'd like a refresher or just want to expand your aviation horizons, we have a course for you.
So head over to kingschools.com/Rusty today for details.
Welcome back. World Skydiving Day announced for both new and experienced skydivers. The U.S. Parachute Association tells us that whether you have thousands of jumps or skydiving is on your bucket list, World Skydiving Day on July 13th is the perfect time to take the leap. The U.S. Parachute Association, Australian Parachute Federation, British Skydiving, and Canadian Sport Parachuting Association are thrilled to introduce the inaugural World Skydiving Day, set to take place on July 13th, 2024. This exciting event aims to celebrate the unforgettable experience of skydiving while also setting the record for the most skydives on this day worldwide. USPA Executive Director Albert Berchtold said, quote, World Skydiving Day is a call to people from all walks of life to take a leap and be part of history. We invite you to experience this adventure of a lifetime. It's not just for adrenaline junkies or a distant dream on your bucket list. On July 13th, participants from around the world will set the record for the most skydives on World Skydiving Day. Those who jump out of a perfectly good airplane must submit proof of their skydive on WorldSkydivingDay.com to be counted in the world record. This includes tandem skydives as well as jumps made by licensed skydivers. Anyone who participates can order a certificate to show they were part of the World Skydiving Day record. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching.